Hello and welcome to the Collapse Experiment. So today is Christmas, and it went about as expected. So, which means for me it was pretty much an average day. Woke up just before 5 a.m. as I usually do. Woke up, made sure to make some coffee, even though I haven't been drinking coffee the last couple weeks. And I have to say, that has been doing a lot better for me than trying to get back onto it. I've always found that for some reason, the caffeine that I get from black or green tea is, it is, I don't know, I get that boost from it that usually people talk about getting from that nice fresh cup of coffee in the morning. Coffee hasn't done crap for me the last couple years. So I don't know if there's a difference in the type of caffeine. I know I think a cup of green tea or black tea is usually like 25% of the caffeine that you find in a cup of coffee. So it doesn't make any sense to me. But one of the things I noticed when I was sick was how my dad bod, the beer gut, whatever you want to call it, shrunk very noticeably. Now, there's quite a few days where I just really wasn't eating much of anything. And I know I lost weight during that time. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, my abdominal area just feels better. And so there's certain foods I'm just trying to stay away from, and coffee is one of them. Don't know why. Don't know why that is. But it's been working so far. So, for my Christmas present, I got a trail cam, which kind of surprised me because, I don't know, I'll use it. I bought one like a year or two ago. I think it was last year I bought one. And then I tried using it. I got the memory card, formatted it, and of course the damn thing doesn't work. I have this issue with electronics all the time, where I buy the device, of course the memory that you have to have in order to use the damn thing is a totally separate thing, which costs tens of dollars more depending on the size of the card you get. I mean, a decent card is probably, from what I've seen, like on sale $50 to like 100 and something. It all depends on how much memory you want to have on it, how often you're going to check the damn thing. So yeah, I get the memory card. I think everything is all set up. I go back a couple days later to check the card, and there's absolutely nothing on it. So then I tried using the card elsewhere. Tried using it on my daughter's Switch, which even after I formatted it on the Switch, it wouldn't acknowledge the card. It's just these things are just a constant issue. I hate electronics. I really do. There's this, I guess you could say, philosophy I try to go by, which is keep it simple, stupid. From my understanding, that's where Kiss got its name from. Not really a Kiss fan, but I understand the idea. It's like when, I'll probably lose some viewers here, it's like when I'm playing Pokemon, I understand these very intricate decks where you have so many of this card, so you can get so many of these cards, so you can pull so many of those cards, and that these people constantly are running through their deck every turn. But you know, the 2 or 3 minutes they take on their turns, next thing you know, they're pulling up some Pokemon that's just going to start wiping out my guys, and it's like, well, there's the game. But it sucks because I'm the guy who I'll try to take my turn as quickly as possible because I respect other people's time. And then there's these people that take forever. And they'll have it set up to where they just continuously keep pulling new cards, and then they're playing new cards and drawing more cards, and I just sit there rolling my eyes like, so you're really just playing by yourself, right? Is that what this is? And it gets really boring, and it gets really irritating, and there's been times where I just click on the concede button just so I can play a game with somebody else, because I really, something about that mentality. And you can say, well, yeah, they just bored you into quitting so that they win the game. Well, it's also not a very good game either. So anyways, I'm not good with electronics. One of the things I got my wife for Christmas was a automatic, like, remote car starter type where you click on the lock button X amount of times and the car starts, so you don't have to go out, put your key in to warm it up. And you know, the reviews and the instructions were all like, oh, it's really simple, blah blah blah, you can do it in an hour. Well, as I already said, I am not good with electronics. And here I thought I was getting a batch of wires that would unplug this, plug it into here, plug that there. I've seen some instructional videos beforehand, but oh no, now it's after I get it and I start looking at the instructions for the kit that I bought, you got to cut this wire and attach this wire to that one and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, yeah, that is not my thing. That is where I cut something that shouldn't be cut, and I completely mess up her car after I just got the damn thing paid off. And I'm not willing to risk that. I would rather have her take it somewhere else, pay another $100, $200 to have some other asshole plug it in, but at least they're insured, right? At least it's a business where it's people who are trained to do this, and they've probably done it on their own vehicles and whatnot. And I am fine with that. I'd rather spend the extra money than risk messing it up on my own. Like I said, after I just paid the damn thing off. So, trail cams, remote starters. My oldest daughter was getting very pissy with her new Nintendo, as she calls it. She got a Switch for Christmas. And, you know, with every system, it's like, I don't like Xbox. I hate the controls on Xbox. I cannot play an Xbox if my life depended on it. Meanwhile, hand me a PlayStation, and I will tear some shit up. I can't go back and forth. For one, I've never owned an Xbox. I've only played it at other people's houses. And it's usually me running around trying to figure out how the damn controls work while other people are shooting at me, because of course it's Halo that they're playing. And I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Her playing the Switch after playing a Wii and a PlayStation for the last couple months, of course it's going to be different. And I think there might be some sticking issues with the buttons, because it doesn't help that when she plays, she doesn't concentrate or focus on what buttons she's pushing. She just keeps pushing buttons until the thing on the TV starts doing what she wants it to do. So she's hitting the back up, she's hitting the jump, she's hitting the forward. But there's been a couple times where she goes to start a game and the cart only will drive in reverse. There's other times where she's spun out and then she won't let off the gas to stop spinning out. But then there's other times where she just keeps driving in reverse. Yeah, I am not happy with this electronic world. I'm not. The other day, a guy that, can I say I met him online? I don't know. He's from New Jersey, and basically we started following each other on Instagram. He was into typewriters, and I had a bunch of typewriter stuff on there for a while, and then we started writing to each other as pen pals. So we get our typewriters out and we send each other letters for a while. But finally pulled my typewriter out, which is one of the machines I really like. It's a portable I bought up in Traverse City a couple years back. And it's this green Aztec. I don't know why it's called an Aztec. It's German built. Has nothing to do with Central or South America. But for some reason they call it the Aztec. And it's just a nice, smooth, clean machine to write on. I sat down and I was about to delete my Instagram account, because I haven't been on there. I don't like how Facebook and Instagram, or what is it, Alphabet, how they have their AI crap and everything now. And once I noticed that there was an AI thing in the app, I was like, getting rid of this. Can't be having that shit on here. I'm sure it's in Google, and I'm sure AI is in all kinds of other things that are already on my phone, but the less I can have, I don't need some AI war going on in my phone where they're trying to kill each other and just like completely fry my phone. I have no idea what's going on. So, anyways, we got in touch again after a couple months and decided to send him a letter. And, just sitting down to actually type out a letter, which was like 15, 20 minutes. There's a different mindset. There's something that happens where your brain starts planning ahead as to what you're going to say. You really have to focus on what you're typing. There's no, there is a backspace, but it doesn't erase what you put down already. So I was just noticing it was more relaxing, like more thoughtful to just sit down and actually type out a letter to somebody. And I keep seeing these ads these days where people are sitting in their office and they have to write an email to somebody. So they tell AI, write an email to so-and-so, wish them a happy birthday, let them know we'll get our plans, blah, 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 and schedule this meeting at the same time. And then they just sit back and AI writes the email, adds a bunch of shit to it to make it sound very professional, higher IQ, however you want to look at it. And then, it shows the guy getting the email and they're like, wow, Jim is really stepping up his game. I can't believe he wrote this. Well, because he didn't. So, this morning I got last night I got pissed off. I wanted to watch the Charlie Brown Christmas special, the one that I watched every year growing up on TV. Now apparently Apple Plus, whatever the hell that is, owns the rights to all those old Charlie Brown specials. But thankfully, because I don't have Apple Plus, thankfully at some point I must have found a DVD copy for like $5 or something and just picked it up, because this morning quickly went digging through the kids' videos, found that, put it in the PlayStation, and I was watching that on repeat this morning before everybody woke up. We started opening presents. So, I don't know, I just feel like it's just another weird Christmas. I've got some family members I should send a text to here and there. But, the trail cam just really threw me off. She was like, well, you don't have one, right? And I was like, well, I bought one last year, and I couldn't get that fucker to work. She's like, oh, well, this one's got really good reviews, and blah, 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 and I can cross my fingers and hope that everything with it works fine. I just know, whatever it is, I don't know what it is about these stupid memory cards. I can't figure the damn things out. I think the last time I got one to actually work was on a GoPro. then the audio on the GoPro was so bad, I just never used it. I was trying to use it for like fishing and stuff. I was going to make fishing videos when I was busy doing that all the time. Back when I had a mountain bike, you know. That just fell through. It's just, I don't know. I just felt like GoPros were more of a pain in the ass than they're actually worth. Because afterwards you gotta hook it up to your computer and download the videos and edit the videos, and then there's no freaking audio, so now you gotta put audio over the videos you recorded. Or I can just take my phone, hold it like so, and quickly make a YouTube video. Or I just babble on for 20 minutes about how Christmas is going, how I hate technology. And then realizing I was going to go into the cabin and grab some art supplies that I know are in there so I could start working on a project. I don't even have my keys. But anyway, that's about it for me. If you're still here, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever the heck it might be. Whatever gets your capitalism game going. Hope you're spending time with family and enjoying it. So anyways, that's about it for me. Keep on typing.